welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I am shitting myself. I don't know why, I just am a little bit nervous, it's normal. Ironically, this video is about how I've got the confidence and the balls to upload this. I'm still a little bit nervous and that's okay, that's fine. Just because I'm in a good frame of mind doesn't mean I don't feel emotions of like sadness and nerves and anxiety and things like that. So this video is all things mindset, essentially how I train my mind and my thoughts to get me where I am today, to the point where I'm uploading a video onto YouTube for the world to see, something that I've wanted to do for so long, but I haven't before felt the confidence to do it, how I've changed my mindset around to get me to this position, basically. So if that sounds like something that you want to learn a little bit more about, please stay watching, please give the video a little like, give it a share, give it a nice comment, a nice kind comment. That's all we do in my environments, would be just be nice to each other. Stay tuned to keep watching, and you'll learn how I am. I'm getting all tongue-tied. You'll learn how I got where I am today. So the very basics around this video is learning how I got like a positive mindset, how I eliminated a negative mindset and turned it into a positive one. Because when I was at school, this is something that I always wanted to do. I wanted to be, not be a YouTuber. I wanted to be a YouTuber. Right now, I don't see it as I want to be a YouTuber, but I do want to upload videos to YouTube and help people. I'm confident in front of a camera. I do well in front of cameras. So this is something that I think is really well suited to me. It's just that thought process of, the biggest thing is for a lot of people, what it was for me was what people think about me and what they're gonna like say and react when they see this video. So the biggest thing in that sense is, if you're worried about what the people might think of you, if you want to dye your hair a crazy colour, wear some outfits that you might think are not what society tells you to wear, or you want to go and move away to uni, you want to move country, you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to upload a TikTok, but you're worried about what the people might think, listen up. So you are the main character in your life. No one else will ever be the main character in your life. Don't let anybody else be the main character in your life. It's you. You are living this life for you. You are the only being in I feel like, what's her name? Shanice of Love Island. You are you, and don't let anyone else.
Right? You are you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do not let anyone make you doubt your...
That's what I feel like when I'm saying that. But it's so true, like, you are you. But no matter what in life, like, you are the only person that can ever experience life from your point of view. Like, you're seeing this different to how the next person watching it is, or how I'm sat here. Like, you could live your life the same way as everybody else, but you will only experience it through your point of view. Like, no one else can ever take that away from you, and that's what's really important to remember. So why would you let somebody else's thoughts affect that? Like, what you're doing is not going to hurt them or affect their life in any way. So yeah, like, don't let somebody else's thoughts ruin it. Like, they're going to forget about that in 5 minutes. People are actually so incredibly, like, I don't mean selfish, but they are living life for them as well. And there was a quote that I found, I don't know what social media, maybe it was on Twitter, I don't really know, Pinterest or something. And the quote was, when you're 20, you worry about what people think about you. When you're 40, you stop caring what people think about you. And when you're 60, you realise that no one was thinking about you at all. And ever since I heard that quote, like, the penny dropped, and I thought, who cares? Who cares what other people are doing with their lives? If they're not hurting me or anyone that I care about, I don't care. You want to upload a video on YouTube, do it. You want to be a painter, do it. Like, it does not affect my life. Me doing this does not, like, what you want to do does not ruin somebody else's life. Like, do it because you want to do it. That's what makes you happy. Like, just do it. There is physically nothing in the universe that is actually stopping you doing that. Other people's thoughts don't pay your bills. Other people's thoughts do not define you, and other people's thoughts do not fulfill your life and your happiness. So just push them to the back of your mind. It's so much easier said than done, and I completely understand that. The biggest thing as well with this, I find, is success and failure is a spectrum. It's not a dictionary definition and a dictionary definition. So success to somebody could be a millionaire by the time they're 30, but success to somebody else could be 1,000 views on a YouTube video. Success to somebody else could be a baby by the time they're 30. Success is not one thing for everybody. So someone's thoughts can't define what they think, because their thoughts are different to your thoughts. So if I upload this and it only gets like 10 views, someone could look at that and go, haha, she's only got 10 views. Me, 10 people have actually sat here and listened to me chat for how many minutes this is going to be, fair bloody play to you. I'm happy with that. Or, I don't know, 1,000 subscribers. Some people think, oh my gosh, she's barely got any subscribers. But to me, if I got 1,000 subscribers, I would literally cry. I'm getting a 1K balloon and I'm posing with it. But to conclude, like, you're the main character. You're the only person that's going to experience life through your being and your eyes. So don't let somebody else's life, who is living their own life with their own main character, with their own goals and aspirations and thoughts, ruin yours. Like, you are you. You are you. So hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. When I'm editing this, I'll probably be like, what the fuck? The second kind of section within this like mindset kind of training, like, I don't know, like training your mindset, I don't know, is your thoughts and your own reactions to life and things, and it are like a boomerang. So it's a little bit like karma, what goes around comes around, but in the sense that whatever you think, however you act and project yourself out into the world, into the universe or society or whatever, is exactly what you're going to get back, because your subconscious mind is programmed to receive what you're putting out. So, for example, like a completely external example would be, if I told anybody who'd watch this to go out on a walk around like their neighbourhood or anywhere nearby that's got like roads and or car parks and stuff, and I said to you, go and look for a red car or 3 red cars or 2 red cars, I can guarantee you that you would spot 1 or 2 red cars. You probably already went past 2 or 3 red cars today, but didn't notice because you weren't looking for them. And it's the same with like good things that happen in the day and bad things that happen in the day. And you're like focusing on all the bad things and completely ignoring any good things that have happened. So when you program your mind to focus on good things, you start to notice more good things. So when you subconsciously focus on red cars, you're going to see more red cars because you're looking for them. I hope that makes sense. So like in that one bad event in the day, so you get up late for work, a person with a good mindset would read that as, right, 1 bad thing's happened in the first hour of my day. I've still got 8 to 10 more hours to make this day good. I can, do what I want with this day. Person with a bad mindset or a negative mindset would say, my whole day is ruined. I'm out of sync for the day now. I'm late for work. I'm not going to be as productive. I'm going to have a takeaway when I get home and all my fitness goals are going to be out the window. Nothing wrong with the takeaway, by the way. I love the takeaway. But I'm not going to go to the gym tonight, or I'm not going to work out from home tonight. I'm just going to sit and I'm going to sulk, and I'm not. And so there's 2 different ways of approaching it. 1 bad event can write your whole day off if you let it, but 1 bad event can be pushed to the side and you can turn it into a good day if you let it. It is up to you. Your reaction to things decides what kind of day you're going to have. Get up late for it, you get to work, you think, right, I've got to work. Or I know we're in lockdown, so it's a really silly thing to say, but I've got to work. I'm at work. I've got a job. I've got a car. I've got a bed that I was late out of. I've got a house to go back to. Yeah, I was late, but I'm here. I've made it. Now let's start afresh from the rest of the day onwards. That's how that situation should be approached from a positive mindset. Obviously, on that note, I don't want to say like, don't ever push any negative feelings away. Don't ever suppress them. If you're feeling shit, you're having a bad day, you're feeling sad, don't push that away, because that's only going to make you worse. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling low, allow yourself some time to feel that feeling. Embrace it. Have a cry. Crying is such a liberating feeling for me. When I have a cry and I'm done, I'm like, oh, thank God that's over. I feel so much better after doing that. Just don't let them feelings consume you, because that's when the spiral begins to happen. Allow some time, but don't consume. These are my top 11 tips to raise your vibration, to shift your mindset from negative to positive. Number 1 on the list is 100% I would recommend mindset books, personal development books, and podcasts and videos. So obviously podcasts are free if you've got, well, they're not free because you pay for Spotify and Apple Music and stuff, but podcasts are great. I like to put my headphones in and go for a walk and listen to a podcast. If I'm in the house, I'll just get distracted. So when I'm on the walk, that's all I can hear. So it's better for me. I put my phone in my pocket, zip it up, and I don't look at it. And then mindset books are good. I personally prefer a book because I like my inner voice to read the words, so it's a bit more realistic to me. But I know some people do like audiobooks or like films and things. I've got a few to recommend. I had it, but I think I've given it to my mum. I had The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. So if you're looking to start your mindset journey, your personal development journey, I would highly recommend that be the place that you start. It is about the law of attraction. However, it makes sense. So if you think the law of attraction, you think, oh, that's all spiritual and not for me and whatever, have a read of it. approach things with an open mind. That's another thing I recommend with a positive mindset. Don't be so close-minded, because you can open a world of opportunities with an open mind. So read that book with an open mind. That's the very basics of the law of attraction and a positive mindset, and how your thoughts like bring things back to you, etc., etc. And the follow-on to that is the magic, and I'm just about to start this. This is actually how you apply what The Secret teaches you. This is more for like self-love, and this is like, self-love is so important, so important. Like, and this book is so good for that. Good, I don't want the ring light to reflect on it, but Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. He's brilliant. He's got a Twitter. He's brilliant as well. The Secret also has a Twitter. Follow them both because they're good for daily like tips. When I say it's an easy read as well, it is so easy to follow. Like there's like little like images with quotes on. There's like parts. There's chapters within parts, like big quotes and things like that. This is the best book I've ever read, and it's very popular, it's very mainstream, and I feel like it's such a basic bee saying it, but it is so good, so good. And then another one, it's not so much like mindset, it's more if you like suffer with anxiety, or maybe not even diagnosed anxiety, but you know, you're a very anxious person, or you overthink or you worry. A really good one is Calm the Down, I don't want to say it, by Sarah Knight. She also wrote The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a as well, but this is really good. I'm only halfway through it, and I've actually already been able to apply some of the things that she talks about within that. Another really good podcast, probably my favourite one I've ever listened to, is Ella Ringrose. She's amazing. She does a YouTube as well, and her podcasts are absolutely incredible. They're the ones I listen to on my walks. Law of Attraction changed my life. That's another really good one. She found on TikTok, when you get into that on your For You page, a lot of people give really good tips on there for positive mindsets and manifestation and law of attraction and things like that. Went off on a proper tangent there. So number 2 is I every single day write a to-do list of what I need to do, and this is everything. I write everything that I need to do on there. So if it's hair wash day, I'm writing that down, because I get such an enormous sense of achievement when I've ticked the whole list off. I feel so good. It makes me feel happy when I've ticked everything off. I just feel such a sense of achievement. The third one is 5 fruit and veg every single day. It's so you'll notice such difference. They are high vibration foods. You're putting goodness into your body, so you're going to put goodness back out. 10,000 steps a day. If you can't do 10,000, go for 8, go for 5. But there's some really good workouts on YouTube that get you 5,000 steps in half an hour. I think he's Get Fit with Rick. He's brilliant. They're funny. If I'm in a crap mood, I'll put one of them on. I actually found myself laughing along, because I really take the mick out of myself while I'm doing it. So it's literally, some of it is like step tap, but I'll literally like swing my arms around. Like, it just makes me feel so much better. If you know you're not going to get 10,000 steps from walking anywhere, put that on YouTube. Half an hour every day and you're halfway to 10,000 steps. So definitely do that. And 10,000 steps a day is a really good way to help get yourself in a calorie deficit and burn some fat, if that's what you're after as well. 2 litres of water every day. Water is so important. Like, your head's clearer, you function better. Water's amazing. I put lemons in mine. You can put like fruit in it. You can cordial. It's not the end of the world. You put some cordial in it, it'll be fine. Number 6, practice gratitude. It is impossible to feel negative when you are practicing gratitude, because gratitude is love. It's impossible to think anything negative when you are grateful for things. Next one is, this is one of my favorite things to do, especially in lockdown when you can't really go and do anything else, is to romanticize everything. Like, I love doing this. So I love skincare, I love beauty, I love all things like that, but I really love skincare. So when I'm doing my skincare at night, I really think about the feelings that I'm feeling when I'm doing these things. Like, when you're doing something that you like, don't just do it. Think about how you feel when you're doing it. Like, after I exercise, I feel so good, and I need to remember that feeling when I'm like, I can't be asked to exercise. Go on a walk, romanticize it. Breathe big breaths of the fresh air. Listen to your favourite songs or your favourite podcasts. Like, when it's snowing, like, feel the snow under. I love that. Or when it's warm, feel the warmth on your skin. Like, I just love that feeling. Number 8 is make your bed every single morning. I don't think anybody will not tell you to do this. Like, make your bed. That's the first task of the day, and once you've done that, you are more likely to be productive. So many successful people say the biggest thing that they started off with, little daily habits, was making their bed. Like, you'll hear that be thrown around a lot, but it's so true. Number 9 is fresh air. Never underestimate how good a walk makes you feel. There's some days where I'm in my flat and I think, I'm so cozy, I'm so warm, I don't want to go out into the cold, but I'm feeling a bit like shit, and because we're in lockdown, emotions are high. Then I go out there and I go for a walk. It could be 5 minutes, and the fresh air makes me feel so much better. It really makes a difference, and it's even if it's cold, wrap up warm, and winter walks can be lovely. Number 10 is candles. Guys, like, these make me feel complete. Like, candles are my personality trait. Like, you know how there's these girls like, I fucking love candles. Like, I'm one of these girls. And I think your environment needs to be good, and how you like it for you to be able to be more positive and productive. And one of the biggest things for me is candles. When I lived at home and I had my own room, having a nice clean room with candles on made me feel so much better. Then I've carried that over into the flat that I'm in now. My last tip is upbeat music. So when I know I've got to clean the flat and I can't be bothered, or I'm cooking tea, or I'm feeling a little bit, I will literally ask, I'm not going to say her name, but you know who I mean, Echo. I'll ask her to play a variety of songs. I haven't got a playlist, but I think I should actually make one. A few that I like is I'm in the Mood for Dancing by the Nolans. That makes me feel so happy. Metro Station, Shake It, makes me feel so happy. Anything from the year 2010 makes me feel happy because I was at school and life was great. It reminds me of happy times and being younger, and just anything from 2010 makes me feel happy. And I also love bands like the Cortinas and the Arctic Monkeys. They make me feel like they give me main character vibes. I like them ones too. And so put some upbeat music on, even if it's against your, even you just think like, oh my God, I don't want to even hear any music. Just do it. So hopefully you've learned something from this video, you've taken something from this video. This was meant to come across in a way to help and inform people and tell people about things that I do, to see life from a much more positive perspective. Even in a global pandemic and a national lockdown, I can still make the most of every day that I can. And I completely understand that mental health and mental illness is a really real thing, guys. You are not alone in that situation. Completely get that it's not just as simple as be happy. Trying to find the positives and be grateful for 3 things every day is a big thing. Gratitude and looking for the good in every single day. Even if the gratitude that day is, I'm grateful for my vision so I can sit and scroll on my phone and do nothing all day. Or I'm grateful for my feet so I can get up and go to the kitchen and get more snacks. Like, it can be something as small as that, but being grateful for things that you do have will allow you to invite more of the things that you want into your life. Just remember to carry on being kind to people. Everyone's fighting battles we know nothing about. Please continue to be kind, project some positivity out into the world, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video.